Good morning, children. This is welcome to VSR classes and VS 20 me. And y is equal to sine inverse of root x and find dy by dx. With respect to x, we are differentiating. Dy by dx is equal to 1 by under root. The formula of sine inverse x is 1 by under root 1 minus x square. In the place of x, we have root x whole square into its derivative of root x will be there beside of that. దీన్ని మనం root x ని x అనుకోవాలి. You have to think that it is x so that it seems to be in the form of sine inverse x. Apply the formula and derivative. So I can write 1 by, what is the derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. 1 by 2 root x into root over 1 minus x. Both are having the same root. So you can write, combinedly you can write the root for this. 1 by 2 root over x into 1 minus x. Multiply internally x into x square. So this is your answer for that. Y is equal to secant of root tan x. Differentiation with respect to x. Dy by dx is equal to, what is the derivative of secant x? Secant x tan x. Secant x tan x. So derivative of that, we are assuming this total value as x. So secant x tan x into whatever we assumed. This derivative will be there beside of that. dy by dx is equal to root tan x. మనం ఈ రూట్ tan x ని x అనుకుంటేనా secant x లెక్క కనపడుతుంది. డెరివేటివ్ ఆఫ్ secant x ఎంతమ్మా? secant x tan x మనకు తెలుసు. ఇది రాసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ దాని పక్కన మనం ఏదైతే అనుకున్నామో x అని దాని డెరివేటివ్ పక్కన ఉంటుంది. dy by dx ఆఫ్ రూట్ tan x. సో secant ఆఫ్ దిస్, tan ఆఫ్ దిస్ అండ్ డెరివేటివ్ ఆఫ్ మళ్ళీ దీన్ని రూట్ ఎక్స్ ఫామ్ లో కనపడుకోవాలి. అంటే tan x ని x అనుకోవాలి. సో దట్ ఇట్ సీమ్స్ టు బి ఇన్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ రూట్ ఎక్స్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద డెరివేటివ్ ఆఫ్ రూట్ ఎక్స్? 1 by 2 root x ఇంటూ మళ్ళీ tan x ని x అనుకున్నాం కాబట్టి సో dy by dx ఆఫ్ tan x విల్ బి దేర్ బిసైడ్ ఆఫ్ దట్. సో secant ఆఫ్ రూట్ tan x, tan ఆఫ్ రూట్ tan x ఇంటూ డెరివేటివ్ ఆఫ్ tan x is secant square x divided by 2 root tan x is your result for this. Like this we have to do. Now listen. If y is equal to e power t plus cos t, equation 1, and x is equal to log t plus sin t, find dy by dx. Okay, it is parametric equations is given in terms of t. So differentiating with respect to equation 1 and 2 with respect to t, we have to differentiate these two equations with respect to t. Why? Because the function is totally in terms of t. Due to that reason, dy by dt is equal to derivative of e power t is e power t, derivative of cos x cos t is minus sin t. Directly I am writing. Okay, you can write like this also. Why? Because it's a 2 marks question. Dx by dt, what is the derivative of log t? Log x is 1 by x. Similarly 1 by t plus derivative of sin t is cos t. Now go further. Dy by dx we want. I can write dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So we got this value already here. E power t minus sin t. If you take LCM here, you will get 1 plus t cos t divided by t. This t comes upside here. 1 plus t cos t, t upside. That is your result for this one. Now we'll go for second problem. Such problems are very important. If f of x is equal to e power sin inverse x with respect to g of x is equal to sin inverse x. Okay. Now we have to find with respect to means that should be comes in the denominator. That should be comes in the denominator. Here also g of x should be comes in the denominator. See here, differentiating with respect to x to equation 1 and 2. So f dash of x, differentiating both sides. What is the derivative of e power x? E power x itself. And the derivative of e power x, sin inverse x we are assuming as x, so that e power x only we will got. And after that into derivative of sin inverse x will be 1 by under root 1 minus x square. After that you will have e power sin inverse x by under root 1 minus x square. This is the value for f dash of x. And we'll go for the g dash of x. What is the derivative of sin inverse x? Derivative of sin inverse x is 1 by under root 1 minus x square. Now we have to find f of x with respect to g of x. Means g of x comes in the denominator. So f dash of x by g dash of x is equal to f dash of x. Already we have e power sin inverse x divided by under root 1 minus x square divided by 1 by under root 1 minus x square. This one and this one will be cancelled. Here you remember this is 1 by. So this will be, the remaining term will be e power sine inverse x is the remaining value there. Okay. Now listen children. Y is equal to x power 4 plus tan x. Find y double dash. What is the meaning of y double dash? Is second derivative. First derivative and second derivative. 2 times we have to do the derivative. Further, differentiating with respect to x. So y dash is equal to 4x cube plus secant x square. Secant square x, sorry. So differentiating with respect to. Now what is the derivative of x power 4? Is 4x cube plus derivative of tan x is secant square x. After that, differentiating with respect to x again. So I will write, instead of y dash means dy by dx. Y dash means dy by dx. Y double dash means d square y by dx square. This is the value. Remember this. Okay, y double dash. Once again, derivative of x cube is 3x square. So 3 4s are 12. 12x square. Derivative of secant square x is, we have to assume this secant square is as x. So it seems to be in the form of x square. So what is the derivative of x square? 2x. 2 into secant x. Okay. Now the derivative of secant x will be there. Derivative of secant x is secant x tan x. Secant x tan x. Now if you multiply, y is equal to 12x square plus 2 secant square x into tan x. That is your result for that. Now we'll go for the second one. He may ask, but I'm saying that for 2 marks, okay. And this is, he never asked for the second derivative. He may. Y is equal to a e power nx plus b into e power minus nx. Prove that y double dash is equal to n square y. We have to prove it. Here, differentiating with respect to x on both the sides. So y dash is equal to a into e power nx. E power x derivative is e power x itself. Means actually nx is there. Nx derivative will be beside of that. What is the nx derivative? N is outside, derivative of x will be 1. So n into 1. So then only that I wrote n. Okay. And b e power minus nx. B is a constant, we can keep outside. E power minus nx derivative is minus n. So that y double dash is equal to a n e power nx into, again second derivative I am doing, into n, same similar, minus b e power minus nx into minus 1. So if you multiply internally, n square is a common element for this. Here n should be there. Bn. Okay. Now n square is the common element. A e power nx plus minus into minus plus b e power minus nx. I took n square common. So y double dash is equal to n square. What is this value by equation 1? Again y. So n square y, hence proved. Like this we have to do. Now children, this is from errors and approximation 2 marks question. Find dy and delta y of y is equal to f of x is equal to x square plus x at x is equal to 10 when delta x is equal to 0.1 is given. Now dy by dx, we know that the formula y is equal to f of x is a function. Then delta y is defined as f of x plus delta x minus f of x. And dy is defined as f dash of x into delta x. So that dy by dx is nothing but the f dash of x is equal to derivative of this will be x square 2x. Derivative of x will be 1. So go for substitution, Nana. Dy is equal to, we have the formula, dy is equal to, what is that? 2, we have f dash of x into delta x. So 2x plus 1 into delta x. 2 into 10, already we have given the value and delta x value. And 2 tens are 20, 20 plus 1, 21, 0.1. So 2.1 is the value for this. Which one? Delta y value. So we go for dy value. So delta y value we have to find. And he is given f of x plus delta x minus f of x. Wherever x is there, you go for substitution here. X plus delta x whole square plus x plus delta x. After that minus the function. Function is nothing but x square plus x itself. Okay. X square expand a plus b whole square. X square delta x whole square 2x delta x plus x plus delta x minus x square minus x. X square plus x square minus x square 1 plus x minus x will be cancelled and delta x whole square plus 2x plus 1 into delta x. 0.1 whole square is plus 2 into 10 plus 1 is 0.1 and 0.01 this value is 2.1 this value. So your approximate value is 2.11 for this. Now listen, this is from approximations. If the increase in the side of a square is 2%, then find the approximate percentage of increase in its area. Okay, the side is increasing by 2% each and every seconds or like that. How the area will be increased? He is asking about that one. Let x be the side of a square. Let x be the side of a square. This is x, 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 x. All sides are equal in square. And capital A be the area. Capital A be the area of the square. And A is equal to x square, side into side. We know that area of the square is equal to A is equal to x square. Given dx by x into 100 is equal to 2%. This is percentage error is nothing but 2. Taking log on both the sides. This is the easy way. Okay. In your textbook something is given. Okay. This is the easy way. By taking logarithm it is very easy. Take log A is equal to 2 comes and 2 log x. Okay na? When he is asking the relative error or percentage error, it is better to take log. ఈ log తీసుకున్న తర్వాత general differentiation అమ్మా. Okay, differentiating with respect to x. The function is in terms of x, that why we are doing with respect to x. Derivative of log a is a different variable, so 1 by a into dA by dx you will get it is equal to 2 into derivative of log x is 1 by x. Now we have dA by dA is equal to 2 into dx by x by cross multiplication dx. That's right. Okay, multiply both sides with 100. dA by a into 100, 2 into dx by x into 100. So that he is asking the percentage error in its area. So dA by a into 100 is equal to, this value already is given as 2. So 4 into 2, 2 into 2. So it becomes 2 to the 4. 4% is increase in its area.